Hello everyone and welcome to the new Albion Online Dev Talk. My name is Schwahn, I'm the combat designer for Albion Online, and today I want to talk to you about the upcoming balance patch that will hit live before the start of Season 3. One big focus of this balance patch will be the 5v5 meta and GvGs, and especially the current heavy CC builds and very strong dive-in meta that is reigns supreme on live right now. We think this is really not the way fights are intended, that this is such a strong strategy with so less ways to counter it, so that's why we will be making some drastic changes to some of the major items in this current meta. The main offenders in this current meta are the Judicator helmet, the Cultist sandals, and also the Rampant staff. The Rampant staff, while it also helps in the current meta to keep your backline alive, which is kind of good, it also really enables the front line to dive in deep and get healed up back again. And that's something that definitely we think needs more counterplay options. That's why we are changing it so that when you knock out enemies of this area, of the green carpet, the hot is removed pretty soon, so they cannot easily get in again or get healed up while they're still outside, to improve the ways to counter that. And also with this balance patch, we want to improve some of the underused items. One part being the holy artifact items, all three of them. We want to make them more appealing in GvG so they get some good buffs too. And also some of the armor, helmet and shoe items that are hardly used will get some buffs or slight reworks in some cases. And for the ranged damage dealers, we want to improve bows and frost staffs to be more important in 5v5 fights, and they will also receive some buffs for that. And by Albion Online, we mostly focus our balance around group fights and 5v5s, ZVZ, and these kind of fights. Of course, solo activities and open world are part of the game. And right now, the Great Nature staff falls a bit out of line, where it is just too strong in surviving solo and kiting enemies to death. And we are especially looking at the second part. We want Great Nature staffs to not be, or nature staffs in general, to not be so strong in kiting enemies to death, because they have so good survivability already. So, for instance, the dot will have a shorter duration, so you need to stay closer to the target if you want to keep it up. And another change will be the offense. We are reworking their item power progression. They will be tied entirely to item power after we are reworking them, and which means you get a full bonus of your Destiny board specializations and a quality bonus from the item's quality level. This is not just on top of your current item, so they won't be just stronger, but we adjusted the curve how it's calculated, so depending on your specs, the item might be a bit stronger or a bit weaker, but generally we aim to have them in a similar place like where they are right now. And another adjustment will be with food. The high-end food won't be as strong anymore. We want the progression to be a bit flattened at the top end to make it less snowbally, because high-end food is very expensive. And also food can undermine item power capped zones, where you go in a low item power zone, eat very expensive food and get a lot of extra advantage for this expensive item, which is something that's not working as intended. So we are flattening the curve such that you can eat a mid-tier food and be on a similar fighting ground. And also for Season 3, we are changing the siphoned energy you obtain, the territories produce, and we're bringing Mercia and Anglia a bit closer together. There will still be a difference, but we don't want it to be that extreme like it is right now, to make it less snowbally and make it more interesting in where you cover and not so one-sided. And also to give new players and new guilds a better chance at entering the GvG scene, we are introducing a soft gear cap for red zone GvGs. So the soft cap will only be active in the GvG fight itself. The red zones will stay untouched. They will have the same properties as they have right now, but during the fight you will have a strong soft item power cap to enable new players for it. And also this patch will have a number of other adjustments and improvements. For instance, the yellow Hellgate will have better loot, because recently we made it full loot, so you can die in there, but the rewards don't really add up for it. So right now we're improving the rewards, that will be significantly better, but still weaker than in black or red Hellgates. And also one change I'm particularly excited about is in Hellgates you can now freely attack all guild and alliance members. So that means when you see an enemy group and they have an alliance member in there, he's fair game, you can kill whoever you meet in there, which I think is a nice quality of life improvement for Hellgates, so you don't need to guild hop all the time. That's it for this video. Thanks a lot for tuning in. You can await additional dev talks in the next weeks, and we hope to see you then.